MSME advances. CASA ratio as part of the Sankalp 2020 mission.
Hello.
Today with pride. Yeah. Anybody want to say something?
Kindly continue, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Today with pride, I can say that your bank has achieved most of the objective of the previous financial year. In 2019-20 was 2019-20 was not only an eventful financial year for the UCO Bank, but one that will go down in the history of the bank as a turning point. A year in which we refocused our bank according to its traditional strength, and also a year in which we built credibility and trust. A year in which our focus was clearly to lay foundation for growth rather than just survival. For the first time in 17 quarters, your bank returned to the profitability in the last quarter of 2019-20. It would have been my pleasure to stand before you this year and narrate your bank's journey. Instead, we are in our first virtual AGM. This goes on to show how coronavirus has transformed our lives in a short span of time. This pandemic is posing existential challenges to the people, families, and business around the world. I sincerely hope each one of you is taking necessary precautions, and I pray for your good health. At this junction, it would be pertinent to have a look at global financial conditions before talking about the highlights of your bank's performance in the year 2019-20. Global economy. Global economy activities during the year 2019-20 remained slow pace in both advanced economy as well as in the emerging market economies, caused by sluggish consumer demand, prolonged trade tensions, and wide-ranging policy uncertainty. The world economy witnessed a muted growth of 2.9% in 19 to 2020 compared to the 3.6% in the previous year. The outlook for 2020-21 looks meek, and recovery depends on factors like intensity and extent of pandemic and the discovery of vaccine. Domestic economy. The short-term economy's prospect seems to be impacted by lockdown, severe disruption in supply and demand side factors, low consumer confidence, and decreased risk appetite. Domestic economy witnessed a moderate growth of 4.2% in financial year 2020. The growth in the last quarter of the financial year 2020 was largely impacted with outbreak of COVID-19. Some green shoots are, however, visible in agriculture. Reserve Bank of India has taken series of measures to protect financial stability and arrest an economy meltdown. As a relief measure, central government unveiled rupees 20 lakhs crore Atmanirbhar Bharat package covering measures to create rural employment, support to infrastructure, MSME sectors, and creation of an enabling business environment. Hopefully, this measure will minimize the impact of COVID-19 on economy and put the country on growth path. Banking sector development in 2019-20, banking industry registered growth of 8.6% in deposit and 5.9% in bank credit as on March 2020. The CRAR of scheduled commercial bank at 14.8% remains well above the regulatory requirement. The government's effort to infuse capital have significantly helped public sector banks to maintain minimum capital adequacy ratio. There is improvement in the asset quality of scheduled commercial bank during 2019-20 as gross NPA declined to 8.5% as on March 2020 as compared to 9.3% in March 2019. Provision coverage ratio of scheduled commercial bank has also improved to 65.4% at the end of March 2020 from 60.9% at the end of the March 2019. Performance of your bank. A snapshot of the bank's financial performance during the financial year 2019-20 is as under. Bank delivered resilient performance by minimizing loss as compared to the previous financial year. Bank has reduced its losses to rupees 2,437 crore during the financial year 2020 as compared to 4,321 crore in the financial year 2019. During the last quarter of the financial year 2020, bank has earned a net profit of 16.78 crore. Global business of the bank stood at rupees 3,08,165 crore as on 31st March 2020 compared to rupees 3,17,480 crore in March 2019, registering a decline of 2.93%. Global deposit decreased by 2.38% to rupees 1,93,204 crore in March 2020 from rupees 1,97,907 crore in March 2019, while advances decreased by 3.86% to rupees 1,14,961 crore from rupees 1,19,573 crore. Domestic CASA deposited of the bank stood at rupees 75,691 crore, constituting 40.2% of our domestic deposit. Operating profit of the bank in 1920 is rupees 4,836 crore as against the 2,760 crore during the last financial year in 1819, thereby reflecting an increase of 75.22%. Total income registered a growth of 13.64% from rupees 15,844 crore in financial year 2019 to rupees 18,006 crore in 2020. Similarly, the net interest income of the bank also grew by 18.1% to rupees 5,992 crore in financial year 2020 from rupees 4,431 crore in the financial year 2019. The focus area for the bank was increasing retail segment. Total retail loan portfolio of the bank registered year-of-year growth of 12% and home and car loan excluding the pool loan registered YOY growth of 14% and 16% respectively. The assets quality of the bank markedly improved during the financial year 2019-20, backed by all-round efforts in management of non-performing assets. The gross NPA reduced to rupees 19,282 crore as on 31st March 2020 from rupees 29,888 crore as on 31st March 2019. The gross NPA of the bank dropped to 16.77% as on 31st March 2020 from 25% as on 31st March 2019. Our net NPA has reduced to 5.45% as on 31st March 2020 from 9.72 as on 31st March 2019. Provision coverage ratio has increased to 85.46% as on 31st March 2020 as against 74.93% as on March 2019. The capital adequacy ratio under Basel III stood at 11.70% and CET1 at 8.98 as on 31st March 2020. Government of India infused capital to the tune of rupees 4,272 crore during financial year 2020 and Government of India holding stood at 94.44% as on 31st March 2020. Bank also raised another rupees 1,000 crore through issue of the non-convertible bonds in the nature of debenture during the year 2019-2020. Various initiatives taken up during 2019 and 20. Bank has taken several measures to attract low-cost deposit by developing digital infrastructure to offer various solutions like revamped mobile banking, app mobile banking, additional features under net banking, e-wallets, and other technology-driven instruments for catering to customer needs. Bank has tied up with NBFC for co-origination of loan for purchase of the construction and mining, farm and the medical equipment. UCash, cardless cash withdrawal facility to all UCO Bank ATM and cash at POS facility for the bank's debit and the prepaid card holders were also introduced by bank. Bank is also upgrading to Finacle 10 version and is also in the process of implementing loan origination system. A non-discriminatory and non-discriminatory scheme that is called NDND for a liberal compromise settlement for the small account settlement scheme for quick resolution of NPA was also introduced last year. The tie-up with insurance companies to improve our bank insurance business. The response on the COVID is under. Currently, it is unclear how the pandemic situation will evolve, but we are certain that the impact of the COVID-19 on our society, our economy, and the way we go about our lives will be long-term and profound. We are part of the social fabric. The funding support that we are providing to companies which employ lakhs of people help them to repay their retail loan. Similarly, the direct relief we are providing to farmers, MSME, and household is crucial to help them cope with the pressure on their finances. We recognize that our success is undoubtedly linked to the success and health of our Indian economy. Way Forward Bank, through its various initiatives, is clearly focused on customer acquisition, augmenting retail, agriculture, MSME advances, improving customer convenience through new technology tie-ups and strategic partnership, and also onboard highly rated corporate clients. Bank will continue its focus on containing slippage and reaching the industry benchmark on advance and CASA growth. Bank will focus on strengthening its customer reach technique by tie-up with new fintech firms who are having expertise financial analytics. We lay special emphasis on digital adoption in every area to meet the customer preferences in the fast changing world. The way forward for financial year 2020-21 is a shift from survival to growth mode. We acknowledge the fact that our competition is stronger now, and also the fact that asset quality is projected to deteriorate this year. However, we are very optimistic on our future prospects and are very well placed on the growth trajectory. The bank is committed to its customer at all times and is constantly scanning the environment to understand their requirement. UCO Bank successfully navigated difficult business environment, weathering all sort of extremes, and have emerged stronger on earlier occasion, and we are confident for completing this transformation in financial year 2021. Before I conclude, I sincerely thank the member of the board, Government of India, Reserve Bank of India, all the regulatory authorities and organizations and insurance companies for their valuable support and guidance. I wholeheartedly convey my sincere thanks to bank's valued customers and shareholders for their unstinting valued contribution to progress of their organization. I also place on record my deep appreciation to each and every UCOite for their dedication, commitment, and contribution toward the growth of the bank. With kind of the people we have and the initiative we have been taking of late, I am confident your bank will emerge as one of the best bank years in ahead. Thank you very much. Now I will take agenda item one by one. Agenda item number 1 for discussion, approval and adoption of balance sheet and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2020, together with the report of Board of Directors on the working and activities of the bank for the financial year 2019-20. An auditor's report on balance sheet and accounts. Agenda number 2 for approval of capital plan 2020-21 of bank for raising of capital by issuing 300 equity share of rupees 10 each by way of various capital raising options at an appropriate time and premium by special resolution in order to meet the minimum capital and leverage ratio requirement under the Basel III guidance for expansion of business assets. The bank proposed to raise common equity by way of follow-on public issue, FPO, qualified institutional placement QIP, preferential issue by any one mode approved by Government of India and RBI. The bank proposed to issue this equity share at an appropriate time, mode, premium, and other terms. I invite shareholder to make their observation if on the items on the agenda. Company Secretary will now brief you about the manner of giving observation.
Bank has provided facility to the shareholders to speak at the meeting through a process of registration. 9 shareholders have registered their names during the period from 4th August 2020 to 5th August 2020 to speak at the meeting. 3 shareholders have sent their queries by email. Before commencement of the session, I request the shareholders to confine your observations or queries to the matters on the agenda only. Shareholders are requested to brief as far as possible to ensure equal opportunity to all who wish to speak. Of my observations or queries made by all the shareholders, our MD and CEO will respond to the observations and queries. I now request the moderator to inform the shareholders about the procedure to be adopted for speaking and call the speakers who have registered to speak one by one. Moderator, please.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all speakers who have registered themselves. As instructed by sir, we will be announcing the name one by one and would request you to kindly switch on your audio, switch on your video and speak. Mr. Tamal Kumar Majumdar.
Yes.
Sir, you are
Yes,
audible.
sir.
You are audible. Kindly continue, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Goel and other directors of the bank. Nice to see all of you in good health and spirit. Myself, Tamal Kumar Majumdar, an equity shareholder from Kolkata. Sir, I have some queries. Firstly, and thank you for sharing your thoughts with us at the opening. Sir, the dismal performance of the bank is continuing. During financial year 20, the bank booked a loss of 2,437 crores and bank's accumulated loss balance increased to 12,537 crores against an equity base of 9,918 crores as on 31st March 2020. Would you please share your thoughts in this regard? Do you believe that the bank will be able to liquidate the entire accumulated loss balance within a period of 5-6 years? What is your expectation from the remaining part of the year? Sir, Union Bank of India passed a resolution 2 days ago for adjustment of its accumulated loss, along with accumulated loss of Erstwhile Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank totaling more than 32,000 crores against its share premium, and which includes the loss includes VCR's loss also. UCO Bank has a share premium balance of 15,720 crores against accumulated loss balance of 12,537 crores as on 31st March 2020. Whether the management has any thinking in this respect of cleaning its balance sheet through this method in the near future. Would you share your thoughts, sir? Sir, the statutory auditor put the impact on COVID-19 pandemic under emphasis of matter. Would you please share your current thinking in this regard? And would you believe that our asset quality will deteriorate further, or our bank management will be able to cope with it successfully? Sir, though our total revenue from our overseas business increased from 467 crores to 581 crores, yet NPA also increased from 655 crores to 1,006 crores. It is in page 162. What is your thinking in this respect of overseas business? Whether it is contributing to our profitability? And sir, through an addendum to the AGM notice, the bank, through a resolution number 2, proposes to issue shares by way of QIP private placement to meet minimum capital and coverage ratio requirement under Basel III requirements, as well as to increase public shareholding by 25% in terms of Rule 19A of the Securities Contract Act. Bank also proposed to increase its equity capital from 10,000 crores to 15,000 crores. In this connection, I want to know when the bank may go for the said issue. And sir, page 167 mentioned detection of 118 frauds. Amount outstanding is 5,384 crores, against which a recovery was made of only 74 crores. And sir, the bank adjusted 224 crores against its other results in respect of a loan fraud of 581 crores detected during the current year. When they will start making provision in terms of the directions mentioned in RBI circular dated 18th April 2006. Because RBI says the amount is to be returned back within 4 installments. And sir, despite the abnormal increase shows failure of our internal system, control system. Our bank is investing hundreds of crores or rupees to upgrade its software and training its manpower. But sorry to note that it failed to notice this menace in its initial stages. Bank's employees must be involved in this type of frauds. Without the help of insiders, this may not happen. What is the current trend in this regard? And what steps you have taken? You have taken to decrease the menace. And sir, gross NPA on industry as on 31st March 2020 is 35.08%. In addition to gross percentage of NPA in advanced sector, priority lending of 35.02%. It is mentioned in page 161 of your report. It also shows total exposure to 4 NPA accounts of rupees 2,292 crores. In addition to total advances to 20 large investors or borrowers also increased from 15,925 crores to 17,214 crores during financial year 20. Why don't the management decrease its exposure to large borrower corporates and given thrust on retail and mid corporate segments? Would you please share your thoughts in this regard and how all segments are doing during the current year? Sir, miscellaneous income under other income, Schedule 14, showed a balance of 1,404 crores during the financial year 20, which includes recovery. Would you?
You have crossed 4 minutes. Kindly limit your questions. Thank you.
No, another 2 questions are there. Because initially you have not mentioned the time limit. And sir, UCO Bank has a balance of rupees 18,620 crores under technical and prudential write-off as on 31st March 2020. What is your target of recovery from it during financial year 20? Last year, the recovery was 1,668 crores. And sir, UCO Bank's income from bank insurance is a meager 8.5 crores during financial year 20, which it appears to me is the lowest among all banks. What is your thinking in this respect? And lastly, sir, our bank, Reserve Bank, penalized us rupees 1.50 crores during the financial year 20 for 2 occasions. On 2 occasions, whether you have taken corrective measures in this regard. Thank you all for patient hearing.
Thank you, Mr. Tamal Kumar. Now I would request our next speaker, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, to kindly unmute his audio and speak. Mr. Jaideep Bakshi.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Kindly proceed.
Good morning. Good morning, managing directors and CEOs present in today's virtual meeting. First of all, Mr. P. Dynamic Energy Company Secretary, subscriptive and
Mr. Jaideep.
Also to Mrs. Karvi Fintech.
Mr. Jaideep, sorry to interrupt you. Kindly note that your audio
Yes.
is not coming through clearly because of bandwidth issue. Would request you to switch off your video and speak so that the bandwidth can be used properly. Even if you switch off your video, sir, your audio will be clearly hearable. You can speak now, sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Much better, sir. Kindly speak.
Yes, good morning to all present and congrats to Mr. P.C. Rao, a Dynamic Energy Company Secretary, for arranging this video conference and report. And also to Mrs. Karvi Fintech for good investor service. So I will also convey the congrats for the rupees 21.5 crore net profit for the first quarter earned. And also myself proud to be a member of the only listed PSU bank in Kolkata. So currently the world is experiencing the deepest global recession in decades. We are passing through economic crisis. So plans to cope with this situation. Throw some light on advances made to MSME sector during this pandemic and also tie up with the SREI for purchase of construction and mining equipments. Sir, on extension of moratorium on payment of interest and loan installments, how many of the percentage of customers have availed this during this first quarter and effect on this bank business? Sir, we have reduced our gross NPA. What further steps are we taking to reduce the same? As capital base would get impacted if the 4 to 5% loans turns bad. So congrats for the UCash, a cardless cash withdrawal system. So what are the global business we are earning from the 2 overseas branches? So can you have some highlight on the lending to priority sectors like this agriculture and the two-wheeler sector, which is picking up nowadays because of this COVID situation? So any plans for lowering of the home loan advances? So what are the measures to protect the ATM security against cash withdrawal we are taking? So nothing to add more. Best wishes to the management staff and employees for the dedicated efforts to make a successful turnaround, and the bank will be on the growing path in the coming days. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. I would now request our next speaker, Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf, to kindly unmute the audio, switch on the video and speak. Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf.
Yes, sir. Sir, good morning. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. First of all, good morning.
मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Very good morning to all my directors, esteemed directors.
हाँ जी, नमस्कार. नमस्कार सर, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
संतोष जी, आपकी आवाज आ रही है, साथ में किसी एक और व्यक्ति की आवाज आ रही है आपके पीछे से.
एक मिनट की सर.
शायद आप 2 जगह ज्वाइंट इन है. संतोष जी, आपको म्यूट पे डाला गया है, कृपया आप अनम्यूट कर ले.
अब आवाज आ रही है सर?
हाँ जी सर, अब आपकी आवाज आ रही है, कृपया बोले.
अब कोई आवाज नहीं आ रही ना सर?
नहीं सर, मुझे लगा शायद आप दूसरी जगह पे भी ज्वाइंट इन है, इसलिए आपको.
आज 3 बैंक की मीटिंग एक साथ में चल रही सर, इंडियन बैंक, सेंट्रल बैंक और आपकी. तो क्या है कि पैनलिस्ट में नाम सब जगह है, इसलिए मुझे थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था सर. मैंने डिस्कनेक्ट कर दिया सर. राव साहब को हंसी भी आ रही थी सर.
शुक्रिया सर, आप बोल सकते हैं सर.
माननीय सभापति जी और वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस के जो उपस्थित हमारे शेयर होल्डर भाइयों बहनों हैं और मेरे डायरेक्टर लोग जो है जगह जगह से प्रेजेंट आज वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस, आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार सर. आज एक कोविड की सिचुएशन है कि मैं घर में बैठ के आपकी मीटिंग अटेंड कर रहा हूँ सर. अदरवाइज मेरे को यहाँ से 2.5 घंटा दूर नेशनल लाइब्रेरी में जाना पड़ता सर, वहाँ मीटिंग अटेंड करनी पड़ती और काफी लंबे लाइन में भी मेरे को देना पड़ता सर. तो काफी अच्छा लग रहा है सर. और ये सर बात है कि ज्यादा तो कुछ नहीं कहूंगा, 1-2 प्रश्न. एक तो आपने जो रिजोल्यूशन नंबर 2 है, आपने कैपिटल इशू करने के लिए दिया सर. तो मेरे को पता नहीं है कि कितनी बार आपको कैपिटल अभी 94% तो कैपिटल अपनी गवर्नमेंट की हो गई सर. अब इस तरह का इशू है तो क्या तो आप राइट इशू निकालेंगे तब ये कैपिटल की परसेंटेज ठीक रहेगी सर, या फिर आप पब्लिक गवर्नमेंट को दोगे तो हो सकता है कि 98-99% चली जाए सर. ये कि लुकआउट करने के लिए पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं रहेगा सर. पब्लिक हम लोग शेयर होल्डर जो है, जो आपके लॉयल शेयर होल्डर है, वो एकदम मतलब बैक पे रह जाएंगे सर. इसलिए मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि क्या तो राइट इशू में निकालें, उचित रेट देखें जिससे हम लोग भी अप्लाई करें. हम कंपनी में पूर्ण विश्वास करते हैं सर. ऐसा नहीं, अगर नहीं करते तो 91 का शेयर आज 10-12 रुपये आ गया, फिर भी आपके साथ में खड़े हैं गोयल साहब. तो आप ध्यान रखिए, हम आपके साथ में हैं सर. एक सर मेरे को बताइएगा कि इस बार जो कासा डिपोजिट है अपने इंक्रीज हुए या डिक्रीज हुई सर? इंक्रीज हुई तो कितना % और डिक्रीज हुई तो कितना % सर? इसके बाद में सर ये कोविड सर जो सिचुएशन चल रही है, जो लगता है मेरे को इस साल पूरे ही चलेगी सर, इसको अपने कार्य मोरेटोरियम के कारण काफी तकलीफ हो रही सर. तो मैं बैंक से पूछना, मैनेजमेंट बोलो वो लोग क्या स्टेप ले रहे हैं जिससे हमको कम से कम नुकसान हो सर. इसके अलावा सर ये है कि सर अभी रिसेशन पीरियड चलने लग गया है, बैंक की इनकम है नहीं और एम्प्लॉय की सैलरी है. तो मैं चाहूंगा मैनेजमेंट का जो स्टाफ है, जिससे मिनिस्टर ने अपनी सैलरी कट की है सर, तो क्या मैनेजमेंट का स्टाफ भी कुछ सैलरी कट करके बैंक के साथ में आ सकता है सर? इसके अलावा सर आपका जो एम्प्लॉय है, वुमेन एम्प्लॉय 25% आपके टोटल के हैं सर। तो मैं समझता हूँ थोड़ा और बढ़ाया जाएगा, 30 से 35% तक लिया जाएगा तो अच्छा। कि अभी आजकल वुमेन को एम्पावरमेंट करना अपना जरूरी है सर, तो उसको एम्पावरमेंट जरूर करिए सर। एक सर मेरे को बताइएगा सर, अपने जो फिजिकल होल्डिंग है अभी कितने शेयर अभी फिजिकल होल्डिंग में है और उनके नंबर्स कितने हैं और बैंक क्या अप्रोच कर रहा है सर। एक सर 2015-16 से डिविडेंड नहीं दे रहे, हर साल आपसे पूछते हैं कि शायद इस साल डिविडेंड आएगा, हर साल आपसे आशा करते हैं कि आप बोलते हैं कि अब मेकअप होगा। तो सर आप परफेक्ट टाइम बताइए कब तक हम रिकवर कर जाएंगे और हम डिविडेंड के लाभवान होंगे सर। एक लास्ट में सर मेरे से आपकी रिक्वेस्ट है सर, ये जो फिजिकल मीटिंग अपने करते हैं इसके साथ वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस की मीटिंग भी रखिए। जैसे अभी भाई साहब अभिषेक भाई साहब खड़े हुए चेन्नई के अंदर में आपको स्पीकर करने के लिए, तो वो भी अपनी मन की बात कह सके सर। तो बॉम्बे वाले जो पटेल साहब थे, तिवारी जी थे, वो भी अपने मन की बात कह सके सर। इसलिए फिजिकल मीटिंग जरूर रखिए, जिसके साथ वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस की मीटिंग रखिए। ऐसा हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है कि आप वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस की मीटिंग नहीं कर सकते। कि मैं इन्फोसिस की मीटिंग में आपको आपके बेंगलोर में अटेंड करता हूँ, वो लोग बेंगलोर वाले भी अटेंड करते हैं, साथ में बॉम्बे वाले को भी अटेंड कराते हैं सर। ये रहिए। लास्ट में मेरा प्रश्न है कि अपने जो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस की मीटिंग कर रहे हैं इसमें कितना खर्चा आने का आशा करते हैं। और लास्ट जो फिजिकल मीटिंग की थी उसमें अपने को बैलेंस शीट भी छपा, एनुअल रिपोर्ट भी छपानी पड़ी, नोटिस भी छपानी पड़ी थी और वहां पर स्टेज का अरेंजमेंट भी करना पड़ा, उसका टोटल खर्चा कितना था। मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ सर, इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ कि लोगों को पता लगे अगर वीडियो मीटिंग होती है फिजिकल के साथ में तो हमारा पैसा काफी बचेगा। क्योंकि अगर फिजिकल के साथ वीडियो मीटिंग होती है तो हमें बैलेंस शीट पेन की दरकार भी नहीं पड़ेगी, कम से कम वह खर्चा तो हमारा जरूर बचेगा सर। और आपका समय देने के लिए धन्यवाद सर। आप भी अच्छे रहिए, सभी अच्छे रहे डायरेक्टर। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय सिया राम। नमस्ते सर।
Thank you, Mr. Santosh Saraf. I would now request our next speaker, Mr. Sarvananda Gantani, to kindly unmute his audio, switch on the video and speak. Mr. Sarvananda Gantani.
Good morning, sir. Hello, hello.
Sir, you are audible, sir. Kindly continue.
Sir, let me be video से भी गोयल सर को मेरा चेहरा दिखाना है, साल में एक दिन देखते हैं सर।
Sure, sir. कृपया अपना वीडियो ऑन
करें। Minute, sir. I'm putting on my video, sir.
Sure, sir.
नहीं आ रहा है? एक मिनट सर, वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है।
सर वीडियो स्विच ऑन करने के लिए नीचे जो वीडियो आइकन है,
मैं ऐसे ही बोलूंगा सर। जस्ट ए मिनट, लेट मी गिव टाइम। गोयल जी का इतना सुंदर चेहरा देख रहे हैं, हम लोग कभी दिखा दे सर को।
भाई आपका चेहरा जरूर हम देखना चाहेंगे।
The video is not working. Good morning, Chairman sir.
But you are in your heart. So I am seeing your face from my heart.
Okay, thank you very much sir. हाँ, गोयल सर बहुत अच्छा लगता है आपसे मिलके हर साल। बैंक को बहुत अच्छी तरह आप ले जा रहे हो। बहुत आपको मैं 25 सालों से तो मिनिमम जानता हूँ। इलाहाबाद बैंक के चीफ मैनेजर, एजीएम, डीजीएम, जीएम, और फिर आप यूनियन बैंक में हम लोग को छोड़ के चले गए। फिर मैंने आपको पकड़ के कैलकाटा में लाया सर। बहुत अच्छा आप काम कर रहे हो सर और बहुत पावरफुल आप हो। बिकॉज बीइंग ए चेयरमैन एंड एमडी ऑफ ए यूको बैंक और एनी बैंक, इट इज इक्वल टू ए कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर, द राइट हैंड ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी सर। अपने पीसी राव सर भी बहुत अच्छा काम किए। बिकॉज ऑफ दिस, अगर फिजिकल मीटिंग होता तो उबेर पकड़ के न्यू अलीपुर चले जाते, लेकिन इसमें इन्होंने बार बार हम लोग के साथ टच किया कि मिस्टर गटानी यू आर नंबर 5 एंड दिस इज द प्रोसीड्योर। मेरे को एक डेमो भी बताया इस तरह। और मैं आपके हर साल की तरह मैं आपके हर रेजोल्यूशन को सपोर्ट करता हूँ सर। बहुत अच्छा बैंक है। मैं तो काफी सालों से आपका बैंक का इसमें जीसी एवेन्यू ब्रांच में मेरा अकाउंट है। काफी सालों से मेरा और मेरी वाइफ का। चरण सिंह जी चले गए, बहुत अच्छा काम करके गए। आई होप चरण सिंह जी वी विल कीप इन टच सर, यू आर नॉट देयर टुडे। मैं अजय व्यास जी का भी स्वागत करता हूँ सर। नाउ कमिंग टू द अकाउंट पॉइंट सर, you have said a lot. Operating profit 4836 crore is very good sir. Total income 15844 crore is very good sir. Net interest income grew by 18.11% to 5092 crore is very good sir. The focus area for the year portfolio registered year-on-year growth sir at 12%. It's a lot of positives sir. Sir, बट बोल देता हूँ थोड़ा 1-2 मिनट हमको राव सर ने टाइम दिया है. डोमेस्टिक इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ द बैंक increased by 11.05%. Good. During the year, the bank has registered growth of 7.30% in the interest income from domestic credit and investment. Is good. Our gross NPA reduced to rupees 19,282 crore. So is also good. Capital adequacy ratio under Basel III norm at 11.70% and CET1 as 8.98% as on 31st March is also very good, sir. Because government infused 4,270 crore to 2 crore during the year. हम लोग उस मीटिंग में थे सर, आपके साथ हाथ वगैरह भी मिलाए थे. आपने बहुत अच्छे नए कुछ किए हैं सर. 2-wheeler अंडर मुद्रा स्कीम और स्पेशल स्कीम फॉर MSCs UCO Vyapar Samriddhi was launched in this year only 17 June 2019 is also good, sir. There are many good, sir. और कुछ क्वेश्चन थे जो मैंने पीसी राव सर को बोले तो उन्होंने मेरे को अच्छी तरह जवाब दे दिए. बट स्टिल बैंक ने कुछ लॉस किया सर. आई होप उसको आप थोड़ा ठीक ठाक देखेंगे. आपका रिकवरी में ध्यान देंगे सर. अपना ग्रॉस बिजनेस ऑफ द बैंक भी थोड़ा कम है सर. 3,03,08,000 करोड़ फ्रॉम 3,17,000 करोड़. मैं उसको कोविड का वो मान लेता हूँ कि कोविड के कारण थोड़ा इम्पैक्ट हुआ होगा वो. और आपका वो मोराटोरियम भी किया ना गवर्नमेंट ने कि अप्रैल में जून जुलाई आप किसी से लोन नहीं लोगे, उसको डिफर करोगे, तो आपका इनकम भी शायद थोड़ा बहुत वो हो गया होगा. Global depository has also decreased by 2.38%, sir. Stood at rupees 1,93,203 crore from 1,97,907 crore, sir. इसको भी थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा. अपने ग्लोबल ब्रांचेस में 3077 मार्च 2016. मैं 4 साल पहले की बात बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं आपके IPO से शेयर होल्डर हूँ सर. मैंने RK टक्कर सर, अरुण कौल जी और काफी लोगों के साथ टाइम बिताया एज ए चेयरमैन. सबके साथ चेंबर में चाय भी पिया. गोयल सर, उम्मीद है आप भी हम लोग को बुलाएंगे क्योंकि आपने तो यहाँ अलीपुर में चाय नहीं पिलाया. अब हम लोग जितने शेयर होल्डर स्पीकर है सबको बुलाइएगा आपके यहाँ. और पहले भी बुलाया जाता था. RK टक्कर सर, अरुण कौल सर, हम लोग सब स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर को बुलाते थे. कुछ नहीं सर, आप अच्छी तरह रहिएगा और बैंक का नेक्स्ट फ्यूचर आप अच्छी तरह रिजल्ट करिएगा सर. और हम लोग हरदम आपके साथ है सर. लेकिन चाय मेरा ड्यू रहा गोयल सर. आप बहुत पावरफुल आदमी है. आपके साथ जब चाय पीने बिल्डिंग में चढ़ता हूँ ना तो नीचे में सब कोई बोलता है अरे गोयल साहब का मेहमान आ. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. हैव अ नाइस डे.
Thank you. May I now request our next speaker, Mr. Abhishek J, to kindly unmute his audio, switch on his video and speak. Mr. Abhishek J. Mr. Abhishek J, request you to kindly unmute your audio, switch on your video and speak.
Yes, sir. My name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Kindly proceed.
My name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. My DP ID IN 301637 and client ID is 41359155. First of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of 17th annual general body meeting. Sir, then I would like to know certain clarification that what is the real trust? All is well with your family and the challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap. After completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, and becoming one of the strongest banks in our entire country. So we are the long-term shareholders, sir. We would like to know what is the real impact of COVID in percentage and how our business is affected, and where do you see the light in the end of the tunnel? What will be the growth triggers in the first half and the second half? So then the coronavirus and subsequent lockdowns have left virtually no industry untouched after the COVID. How many employees we have hired salary cut in percentage, if any? How many employees are still working from home, even in the present situation? I would like to know, sir. Or the business has commenced throughout the country, and how many then what is the new innovations we are bringing into the bank, and what are the cost cutting initiatives we have taken up, and what are the steps we are taking to recover the NPA, because there are a lot of NPAs are being placed in our bank. Actually, I don't know the figure because we don't have a physical copy of the annual report, and reading the digital report is quite difficult, and to note down all these wages. So kindly provide the details, sir. And our company has a very good investor relation exercise being done. Even in Mumbai, I have also attended our investor exercise analyst meet and all. So the company can arrange for global investors also, so that our bank can get more reputation in the market, sir. Then we would like to know about the contingent liabilities and the other current and non-current liabilities, which I was not able to locate the page number. So kindly try to provide us those details, sir. And even if our CS could arrange a video call with our legal head to learn the perspective in detail pertaining to other current and non-current liabilities, and management efforts to, what are the management efforts to reduce other expenses and legal professional charges, I would like to know, sir. And in page number 158, we can see around 23,000 customer complaints are there, and more 22,000 are resolved. So why we are receiving so much of customer complaints, sir? Why our bank is not able to perform at a very good extent? So kindly try to improve our business in the coming future. And moreover, I have also made a complaint pertaining in customer care. Around 3 to 4 complaints I have placed in past 2 years, but they have not responded at all, sir. Pertaining to my account in grandfather account in Bangalore, inoperative account, where we have around 58,000 of amount being transferred to DEF account, and a locker is also there. So what is the present position of the locker? They are not able to provide us the details. So you may, even our I have taken up the issue with our company secretary. He is Purna Chandra Rao, sir. He is also trying to help me out in this particular issue. He is doing a very good job. But each and every shareholder could not reach to our company secretary for resolving the issue. Their only portal is to go to the customer care. So you should improve the service of customer care, so that we should not be in a position to disturb our company secretary for each and every aspect. So for my case, he is helping us out. So you please ensure that our customer care executive work in a proper manner, and the issues are being resolved within 30 days and a stipulated period of time. And so my issue also will be resolved, and I hope that the management will be declaring a dividend after the RBI circular is getting revoked, or RBI permits you to declare a dividend. This year there is a stop by the RBI circular that dividend should not be declared. So hope that the management will be declaring a dividend this year also. And congratulations, and I wish all prosperity and great success for the bank in the coming future. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
Thank you. With this, we conclude the speaker Q&A session. I would now hand it over back to N. Poonachandra Rao, sir, to continue with the proceedings. Sir, thank you. Sir, kindly unmute and speak, sir.
Yeah. I am happy to note the shareholder interest in the activity of the bank. Bank has also received few queries from the shareholder through email and the query portal also. I respond all the queries together, as well as whatever the speaker present in the virtual meeting, as well as whatever the query we have received from the online system. First query was regarding one of the speaker, Mr. Tamal Kumar Majumdar, was regarding the net loss. Mr. Majumdar, if you see, net loss of the bank has reduced drastically from 4,312 to 2,437 crores. Basically, it has become half. And if you see, in the last quarter of the 1920, we have earned a profit of rupees 17 crore. And if you see that, because we have already declared the result of the June also. So June also we have declared the profit of around 21 crore. So now we will remain in the profit. The second question of the Mr. Tamal was also the UBI has take the permission from the government to adjust their accumulated loss. I may tell you that is on account of, because they have merged Andhra Bank of the Corporation Bank. What was the accumulated loss? Because they want to take the advantage of the income tax. This was the reason they have taken the permission from the regulator to address that accumulated loss. Otherwise, because if you are adjusting any write-off from any reserve, seek the permission of the regulator. Second, your third question was on the overseas business. Let me tell you about our overseas business also. In March 2019, the total overseas business of the bank was 13,463 crore, which has increased to 14,499 crore. Both sides, whether it is a advance, whether it is a deposit, there is a growth in both sides. And I am having two overseas branches, one in the Hong Kong, second in the Singapore. I am happy to share my esteemed shareholder that Hong Kong branch, as far as the last quarter and the entire year, they are in the profit. Singapore, because there was a loss on account of, we have provided 100% for all the account, 100% provision. And in June also, both the overseas center, whether Singapore and Hong Kong, both are in the profit, and they will remain profitable because there will not be any needing of the aging provision in times to come, because we have already provided 100% provision in both the center for the NP account. Another query was the reduction of the public shareholding to the extent of the 75%. 75% should be as per the norms of the guidelines of the SEBI. In this regard, I want to tell you, as per the Ministry of Finance White Gazette notification dated 31st July 2020, amended the Security Contracts Regulation Rules 1957 and extended the timelines of the compliance with the minimum public shareholding of 25% by one more year, that is 3rd August 2020. We are hopeful and we will abide by that. By August 2021, we should be in a position to raise the minimum public shareholding to the tune of 25%. This is the reason we have come to you for getting your approval for 3,000 crore of the capital. And one more question was regarding of the fraud. I may tell you, this fraud is not only in the new account. There is no new fraud in the. This is a legacy issue, the big corporate account where they have, on account of the forensic report, that this was the reason of the increase in the fraud. Otherwise, we have taken a lot of new initiative also. So for underwriting as well as the processing, so that when we are sanctioning the new account, there should not be any fraud element. Your one question was also regarding the top 20 में 18,000 exposure. I may tell you, in last 1.5 years, we have sanctioned around 40,000 crore. If there is a exposure on 20,000, that is related to the government account where the government guarantee is available, or either in the NBFC, which are AAA and maximum by AA. We have not taken any exposure less than AAA. So your asset quality in the top 20 account which we have taken is very good. The question was the bank insurance, our bank insurance income. I fully agree with all of you. Our bank insurance income is really very less. And for against the 8 crore, we have fixed the target of 40 crore for this year, and I am hopeful and confident we will be in a position to achieve this target of 40 crore, because we have added 4 bank insurance partnership. One from SBI Life, second is the Oriental General Insurance, and 2 is the Health Star and the Rally Air. Another speaker has raised the question how you are giving the advance to the MSME. I may tell you, if we are providing full support to the retail, full support to the agriculture, and full support to the retail, agriculture, and MSME. Yesterday there was also a guidelines by the Reserve Bank of India. Now they have permitted the restructuring the account as on 1st March also. Earlier this guidelines was on the 1st of the January, account should be standard and deferred. It means account should be either SMA 0, either SMA 1, or either SMA 2. They are eligible for the restructuring, and amount is 25 crore. And this window was available up to 31st December 2020. In yesterday's policy meeting, the RBI governor and our regulator has given further dispensation. Now all the account on 1st of the March 2020, if they are standard category, they are also eligible for the restructuring, and this window has also been increased to 31st March 2021. Second, the advance to MSME, because the AAT member Bharat 20 lakh package of the government of India, 3 lakh crore is a 100% government guarantee advance has to be provided to the business enterprises, including MSME. So for the information to all the esteemed shareholder, we have also sanctioned around 1,100 crore under this scheme, where the capital is zero, capital is zero, and secondly 100% guarantee advance. Against this 1,100 crore, 8,000 crore has already been disbursed. The another question was the tie-up with the SRI. We have already made the one of the tie-up with the Kolkata-based NBFC, that is SRI Infra. There's already there is under process, and we are making the API with our system, so that moment we will be in a position to make our technical integration with this NBFC. So we will be in a position to garner their business, because in core generation, whatever business they will bring, around 80 to 90% we will take out of it, and 10 to 20% they will retain. Your another question was regarding is the moratorium. I would like to tell about the moratorium which was allowed by the Reserve Bank of India for the 6 months, from the 1st March of the to 31st March. I will give both the figure in the number of account and the amount also. If you see in the amount wise also, 51.24% of the total number of account have paid 100%. In number of account mein 41.24% has paid 100% amount, and 12.30% in number of account mein they have paid 75% to 100%, and 5.3% account mein number of account they have paid 50% to 25%. It means if you add the both, in number of the account, 75% in the account we have received full or partial recovery, and only 25% is account in the number of account where we have received recovery less than 25%. Also we have recovered, but that is less than 25% of the total dues. If you see the number of account amount also, so that is also on the very same line, around 50 to 55% in the amount, and another 25% where we have received the recovery from 25% to 99%, and less than is around 24%. So it is not a matter of worry, because it is a problem not only in our country, it is a problem worldwide. People are not in a position to start their business in the lockdown period. But I will tell you for the information to the all esteemed shareholder also, but position is improving day by day, because in the now there is a demand also. Because if you ask me from the business point of view, what we were doing the business before coding in the March, at least 70-80% of that also is coming business after the month of the July. So it is improving because lockdown is over and people are restarting their business. The another question was also on the overseas business. I have already told. Home loan home loan, if you ask me, it is a very competitive. Our home loan is very competitive among all the our peers. We are providing 6.9% based on the credit rating of the CIBIL score of the customer. And security, we have taken a lot of steps for the cyber security, either for the ATM, either for the online transaction also. And as I told you, I think we are one of the few banks who are providing, you can withdraw the cash from the ATM without cash card. You can generate the PIN from on your mobile, and you can send your PIN also. You can send your other family member also. It is a very good thing we have done. It will also take the safety measure also, and the UCO Secure also is there. You can fix your limit also. Suppose you are in abroad, so you can stop your transaction which are originating from the India, and if you are in the country itself, then you can use this UCO Secure by unbundling your transaction which are being originating from the overseas market. So it means we have taken a lot of step also. The another was issue for the capital, because we have already sought your permission for 3,000 crore. Some of the auditors, they have asked whether you will come for the right issue or the FPO. We will take the appropriate decision in this regard, because right, if you ask me right, as of date, my holding of the government is 94.4+%. So if I will go to the right, then I have to go again to the government. If they will be subscribing, then only I will be in a position to issue the right. Otherwise, it will be a problem. So we will take the appropriate decision, because and right is also always on the discount also. So we are exploring both the possibility, whether you should come for the right, whether we should come for the FPO, whether we should tap the QIP also. So we will take the appropriate decision at the appropriate time when market will be conducive to raise the fund from the market. And another question was what was your CASA? I may tell you, if you ask me, the saving bank, there was a growth of 7.2% in the saving bank. It was 59,316, which has increased to 63,607 as of March 2020. So there was a growth of 7.2%. Some of the person was telling business, there is a decrease in the business. I will come later on that. But car there is a decrease. There was a 26,243 crore in March 19, which has reduced to 12,085 crore. The reason of the decrease in the CASA current account, because we were having substantial amount of the Iran deposit. Around 19,000 crore we were having in the Iran deposit, which was in the current account, which have been repaid because when goods are being exported to the Iran, we are making the settlement of the export from this account. So this is the only reason. This is the reason of the degrowth in the business. This is the only reason for the degrowth of the deposit. Otherwise, if you exclude the Iran, because this was a temporary liquidity result, otherwise we are positive in the advances also, and we are the positive in the deposit also. For the information to my esteemed shareholder, I am happy to share also. After March, if you see this is the normal trend in the banking industry. Advances figure normally is dipped in the first quarter. In first quarter of the current financial year, we are above around 3,000 crore in the advances also. So there is we are doing good business. There is a demand also, and COVID. And one of the query was the participation of the employee. I may tell you, we are the one bank where the participation of the women employee is too much. I think it is around 35 to 40% as on date, because we are making the new recruitment also, where we have recruited the female employee also. And there was one question of the salary cut. I may tell you, there is no salary cut for the staff or my employee also, although top management like me and the director, because we were getting the DA, because we are governed by the government pay structure. So DA has been stopped for myself as well as my ED, but we are not reducing any salary cut of our staff. And you can see I was the member of the negotiation committee, which have been ended, and the 15% increase has already been settled, which was due from the November 17. And I think you all shareholders will kindly agree, the way the banking professional is working for the country, they are one of the COVID barrier as against the doctors and the policemen and the Safai Karmachari also. So they are also to be deemed as a COVID barrier, and they are giving the service to the nation and service to all the customer also. And dividend also, one of the question was on the dividend. I may tell you, we will try to increase our market cap. So whatever, if there is an increase in the market cap, so you will get indirectly the dividend also. You are all are aware, unless and until we will not be in a position to write off our accumulated losses. So we cannot be in a position to declare of the dividend also. And you should also support, because you are also aware, because moment we will declare the dividend, there will be a hit on the capital, because we need the capital. This is the reason we have come to you for the another 3,000 crore rupees. So we will improve the performance of the bank. We will try to improve our share price in the market, because when we will do the good business, there will be improvement of the share price also. So you will get the indirectly dividend in that. Then one of the question was the expenses on the virtual meeting. I may tell you, last year AGM we have incurred around 50 lakhs rupees. Out of 50 lakhs rupees, around 40 lakhs rupees was the courier and the printing of the annual report also. But this time it will be around only 6 to 7 lakh rupees. Out of 6 to 7 lakh, around 4 lakh rupees is for making this arrangement as a virtual arrangement for all of you. Now another question was the business has decreased. Mr. Ghatani has told me business has decreased and the deposit. I already replied. The business is degrowth only on account of the payment of the Iran deposit. If you will not factor that, so we are having the growth in the advances also, and we have the growth in the deposit and business also. And I may tell you, we have also made the technical write of around more than 12,000 in the last year also. That is also, if you will add, there will be growth in the advances also. Deposit, the global deposit, I told you, I have already given. There is a growth in the global deposit and the global business. And Tea Party also, there was a request. We will see how we are in a position to come out from this COVID situation. So we will be in a position to invite the shareholder from the Tea Party, because really we want to meet our shareholder. It would be my pleasure to meet in person also, but this situation is not permitting me. You all are aware. So we have to meet virtually, and I am hopeful also. You all will be taking care. Will be using the mask, sanitizer, whatever the government guidelines also. One of the my esteemed shareholder from the Chennai, so the problem of the locker etc. also, immediately when it has come to my knowledge, I have given the direction to my concerned department. So there should not be any problem. There was a question of the complaint also. I may tell you, because we are switching over from the physical banking to the transaction banking. So if you ask me, the 23,000, if you ask me, the major portion is on account of the complaint from the ATM में पैसे निकला, उनको नहीं मिला, उसमें it is not our mistake also. Suppose they have used the ATM of the other bank also. So I have little to do something for them, because unless and until I will not get my claim from the another bank, so I will not be. But we are addressing this issue. This issue is in our knowledge also, and we are hopeful in times to come, this complaint we will be in a position to reduce number. But when we are going for the more than the digital also, the ATM online also, so this number in the initial stage is bound to increase also. Cost cutting, definitely we have given the on account of this COVID-19 also. We have given the target to all our zonal offices and the branches also, at least to reduce the cost around 15 to 20%. But we don't want to cut the salary of any employee also, because as I told you, you will kindly agree, they are the COVID variant, because there is two type of expenditure, controllable and uncontrollable. So we are keeping watch on each and every expenditure which are controllable, and we are taking weekly review also, 15 days also, fortnightly, monthly also, and this quarter also. If you see my number of the June 2020 also, so there is substantial decrease in the other expenditure also. So there was some question also, how many person are working from the home. So I may tell you, it depends on the state to state, district to district also, because the zone which are under the containment zone, so there is a guidance of the state government, of the district authority, you cannot open the branches. So we are using their staff from the home also. So it depends on the day-to-day basis. It is a dynamic, it is not a static. Sometimes if there is a problem in the Bombay on account of this rain and the also, so some of the treasury person, they are working from the home also. For the information of the all my esteemed shareholder, we have created if there is a problem, because treasury we cannot close, so we have created the alternate arrangement in the another space in Nariman Point in Bombay, as well as we have also created one space in the Calcutta also, so that there should not be any disturbance in the treasury also. So now I will take some of the questions which I have received through email and etc. also. There was a question of the COVID impact. The COVID impact, definitely it is a trying time. It is a testing time. It is a challenging time. It is a difficult time, not only for UCO Bank, for the entire banking industry, and not only the entire industry, for the economy of the country, not only the economy of the country, but entire world also. The impact of the COVID, as I told you, because the RBI has permitted the moratorium also. So I have given you the data. So as on date, I am not too much of worried about the moratorium also, because 50% we have got the 100%, and another 25% we have received the partial recovery. So I am not much worried. But actual position, it will be very premature to assess the position of the COVID. Actual position, we will be in a position to assess in the quarter of the December quarter, because when moratorium will be over after August, so we will be in a position to take the real sense what will be the impact of the COVID. But we are taking all the measures, whatever best we can do in this difficult situation for the customer, for the employee, and for the country also. And there was a question of the wage cut. I told you there is no wage cut of the employee. The liquidity, the impact of liquidity, I may tell you, there is no impact on the liquidity of the UCO Bank. We are getting the deposit from the customer also. There is an increase of the deposit. There is no liquidity issue as on date. Query on the sustainable profit, as I told you, we have already shown the profit in the March also and the June number also. So there should not be any issue unless until there will be a more impact of the COVID, because if you will kindly agree, there is a direct correlation of the profitability with the economy of the country. So we will see. Yesterday also there was a speech of the RBI governor also. So there is some challenges also. With the economic growth, there will be impacted also. What was the economic growth in the last year? That will be definitely impacted. But we will see how we will be in a position to make it better. There was a question on the investor conference. I may tell you for the information to all my esteemed shareholders, every time, every quarterly, when we are declaring the result, we are making the press conference also, and we are making the investor analyst meet also. In this time we have not done because we are also trying whether we can do the virtual. Otherwise, we are doing the analysis meet also. One was the current liabilities and the contingent liabilities. This is already audited. That is available in the balance sheet also. I will look at Mr. Rao. If there is a specific, they can give the page number also. Curtailment of expenditure, I have already told. 15 to 20% we are making the curtailment of the expenditure. And the directors, I have already told you the appointment. There was a question of the appointment of the director. I may tell you, it is not in our hand because the appointment of the director is being taken by the Government of India, because Mr. Ghosh is here as a representative of the government. I will make a request to Mr. Ghosh, because there is a 2-3 vacancy in our bank for the directors. Our ED Mr. Charan Singh, on account of the supervision, they have also gone. Unki vacancy bhi khali hai. Their account vacancy of Mr. Chatterjee also, the other vacancy. So I can make request to Mr. Ghosh only, because they will take up this matter with the Ministry of Finance. Declaration dividend, I have already told. We will try. You should get indirect dividend by appreciation of the price. And I think I have covered most of the part. One was the reduction of the NPA. Reduction of the NPA, I would like to tell you, there is a huge reduction in the quarter by quarter. You see every quarter, there is a huge reduction in the NPA in terms of the number also, in terms of the percentage also. I would like to give the in gross NPA. In March 2019, it was 29,888, which has reduced to 19,282. It was 25% in the March 19, which has reduced to 16.77. For the information of the, because this is the first time we are having the AGM after declaring the result of the June 2019. If you see, this is further reduced, 16,576 with a gross number of 14.38. Similarly, the net NPA also. It was 9,650 in the March 2019, and which has reduced to 5,511 in March 2020, and percentage which was 9.72 in March 2019 has reduced to 5.45. And if you see the June number also, because we have already declared, this net NPA has brought down less than 5%. I have made 2 commitments in the last AGM to all of you. We will come in the profit, and our net NPA will be less than 6%. I think I have kept my promise, both the promises. We have come in the profit in the March 2020, and net NPA also, which was the major condition to come out from the PCA, that has also your bank has achieved. And for the information to all my shareholders, all the parameters for the PCA, either it is a return of assets, not for the full year, but quarter may we have come, and after the CET1 or capital adequacy ratio, provision, and then after net NPA ratio and the leverage ratio. Leverage is also against the 3.50, it was 3.58. So I think we have achieved all the parameters also. We are waiting for the decision of the regulator when they will declare. So I think I have covered all the points. Any fraud, I have already told you this was on account of the 2 major accounts. Not only my bank, all the bank has declared this fraud account, and this 2 account, major account, we have declared in the June. But for the information of all my esteemed shareholders, 25% of this, because we can abortion this in the 4th quarter. Even we have declared in the June, 25%, around 75 crore we have provided in the March itself to give the strength to the balance sheet. Another 25% we have provided in the June also, and the remaining we will provide in the next 2 quarters, in the September and the this. The provision coverage also, as I already told you, we have made 100% provision. Basically, it is coming more than 97-98%. So there is no worry on the overseas branches also. Both my branches will remain in the profit. I think I have covered all the point of all the shareholder also. Still, if there is a point remain unanswered, I would like to happy. You can send your query over email also, and we will keep in touch with Mr. Rao also, and we will give you the answer.